Hello everybody and welcome back to my sunroom here in East Tennessee. It is a beautiful day here and I just thought, let's go look at some blooms today. Just talk through some things and show you all some things that are going on back here because it's starting to really come to life, and just kind of taking some videos of some of my plants. It helps me to keep kind of a diary of everything, and then I just really love sharing the beautiful blooms with you all as well. As you see, little Jazzy, she's taking a nap. She hangs out here with me a lot during the day. She likes it back here too. Lots of sunshine today. Here's my foul purple dust. Oh my goodness, the colors of this huge foul. I've had it for so long. As you see over there in the corner, there's my Vanda. Several of you have asked me how it's doing. Wow, it's doing really, very well. Bright eastern exposure and an LED light, and yeah, it's doing well. There is Cattleya that I bought about a year ago. It is Renee Marquez Tyler. The roots on that thing have grown like crazy, but the foliage is still kind of not anything to write home about, so to speak. But if the roots are doing well, then the plant's going to do well. I picked it up. It was not in very good shape, and so it is rebounding. So I'd say in a year or two, I might have blooms on that. There's one of my little pinguiculas, one of my little carnivorous plants that I like. There's Foul Marianne, she's huge. Here's my little Miss Trinity, Foul Looseberry Trinity. She's spiking. And here is my Neo. I love this little guy. Look at how cute he is. He's still about a year away from blooming, but honestly, just looking at him, I just like it. He reminds me of a bonsai plant. Yeah. Okay, and here's my Thanksgiving cacti. Here is Dendrobium Solea Champu, still in bloom. Boy, I'm telling you, this thing blooms a whole lot. Up on this top shelf, look at that gorgeous bloom on my pink Thanksgiving cactus. This is the one that kind of grew mold because we had a really, really rainy summer, and yeah, didn't like it very much. Okay, that's not coming in very well. And here's my Falsogo Vivian. Oh my goodness. Wow, look at this, how pretty. Ooh, I love this plant. She's doing very well to have been kicked around so much early on in her life. Now she has rebounded, and these blooms are just beautiful. I think I mentioned in my other video about her, I was gifted this plant because it had been dropped and kicked, and yeah. So as you see, she's doing so well. And I put some LED lighting on the Phalaenopsis on the bottom shelf here, and look at what a difference it makes. There's my Foul Brothers Pirate King starting to bloom out. Look at those unusual looking spikes. Here's my beautiful Foul Red Caribe. What a gorgeous, I love the lacy pattern here. So pretty. Okay, let's see what we find up here. Oh, big news. Yeah. Falsogo Tahiti Sunset. Okay, I didn't say that. Falsogo Lawrence Tahiti Sunset. Yes. Look at these blooms. This is the smaller one, and I don't even know why it's smaller. I really don't know. I've had them the same amount of time. And this is the bigger one. Ooh, those blooms are just so pretty. Oh my goodness. Could stand here and look at those all day. There's my No ID. Pretty miniature white Phalaenopsis. I say that the blooms are miniature, plant is not miniature. Okay, and there's Val Mincing Red Rose. Oh my goodness, what a beautiful. I just did a short video on that one so you can see her. Here is my Equestrus Cross I've had for so very long in my collection. I love this one. And here's a close-up of my Phal Kaleidoscope. Not as many blooms this year, but the blooms are so vibrant this time. And when I say not as many blooms, a lot of times the spikes will elongate. So I really don't know how many I'm going to end up with, but these blooms are just, ooh, they are intensely colored this year. I love that. And here's my beautiful magic art. Oh, wow. You got to just kind of stop and look at all the individual blooms because they're all different. Some of them have more red, some of them have more pink, some of them have more freckles. What a beautiful thing. And here is my Sarcochilus Fitzgeraldi. I hope I'm saying that right, Valentine. I don't know if it got enough of a cool down for it to bloom. I don't think so. I think next fall I need to work a little bit harder on that one. But I had just bought the plant new and I wasn't really wanting to like stress it that much. So next fall will be the cool down period on that one. And then here is my Patanara Dick Smith Dark Beauty, Dark Splash. It's got a new growth, and I'm hoping this year that it blooms. Here's a Cattleya that Michael McCarthy gave me, and here's that interesting Phalaenopsis that he gave me. No spikes yet. You need to spike, yeah. So, but I mean, it's a healthy plant. It's a gorgeous plant, and it's grown. I mean, the new growths on this thing are looking really, really good. So I'm just hoping that it spikes. Up here are my Tillandsias. Look how these have grown. Oh my goodness, look how they've grown. And here's one that Ken sent me from the Orchid Supply Store. Isn't he pretty? And this one he also sent me. They're both growing really well. Over here is my Cattleya corner. This is one of my Glorianas. This is the one that Sharon sent me, my Volcano Queen. And look what we have back here. We have a sheath, yay. And then down here is my Vitaly Limelight. Had to put her in a huge pot. This one is a root producer, just put it to you that way. It's already got the roots growing out of the pot, and I just up-potted it 2 months ago. Okay, another Gloriana. And here's my Xianchin Diamond. Oh my goodness, look at the coloration on this one. Yeah. And here's my Dendrobium, no ID, nickname Wilson. And here's the back of the sunroom. Over there is a big red with one big red bloom left. And back here I placed, let me think, what is this one? This one is Falmatuo Kingbellina. I moved her back here this last week. She likes the warmer temperatures back here in the spring and summer, so that's where I'm going to have her this spring and summer. And here is my Phal Sogo Red Poker. Wow, look at this, how pretty. Just like having it here in my kitchen because I enjoy the blooms, and I need to be putting that blind down because this is a lot of sunlight for these plants. Let's see if the colors will come alive a little bit more if I shut that. And here's Legato. Ooh, so, so pretty. I don't know if I ever told you all, but every year she has one bloom that does something unique. And this one, it looks like the lip is kind of hiding. I think that's really cool. But as you know, she's just, oh my goodness, she's my favorite. And down here I have a new one. I bought this one from Hauserman's back in the fall. It's Val Tzu Chang Sapphire Peloric Double Spike. I cannot wait. Look at this little thing. 14 leaves, established leaves, I mean fully grown leaves, plus it's growing 2 more. Very, very healthy little plant. And here's my, let's see, this is Tolumnia Gyric Firm Big Bang. Look how pretty. Look how pretty those colors are. I have Tolumnias kind of growing in a couple of different places. And here's some more Tolumnias in bloom. There's Cardinal Bird. Ooh, that's so pretty. This one is yellow with the pretty blush on the backside of those flowers. Here's Super Brown, which it's just unfortunate that they call this one Super Brown because this is not brown. This is really pretty. When you get up close to the bloom, do you see how that is just a kaleidoscope of red and pink and yellow and yeah. And here's Butterfly. All of them are spotted differently, which I find very charming. And these are in my dining room. And as you see, this one right here, this is Gyric Firm Ghouls. Look at that. Look at that spike. These grow in an eastern facing window with an LED light. These came from Kroll Smith, so they said they gave them quite a bit of light. And you can see they're beautiful and just healthy. Okay, and I couldn't wait to show you all. Look at how pretty this Cattleya is this year. I've got 4 spikes on this Cattleya. This is the one that Patrick sent me. It's a no ID. And if I don't show you all the blooms right now, the lip will be different the next time you see this plant. It kind of turns a different color, but look at the color combination right now on this. Oh, it's so, so, so pretty. This one is not fragrant, or mine is not fragrant, not that I can detect, but I've noticed that once the blooms get a little bit more mature, maybe about a week, they do have a very faint, sweet smell that is very nice. And on the other side of my living room right now, my living room and my dining room connect. So this is an eastern facing window, and this is where I keep my Easter cactus. I just did a video on that. And this winter, this is where I've kept my novelty phals, my species phals. It stays consistently warmer in this room, especially in front of this eastern facing window. So I figured they would like it here, and they've grown so well that I really don't even know if I'm going to move them back in the summer or not. I'm trying to make up my mind because they've just done fabulously. New leaves. The blooms on this one have lasted for, let me think, 7 weeks for this one. This is my Phaltotrapsis C2. And this one, these blooms aren't supposed to last but 5 to 10 days. Well, I can't get this to focus because there's too much light behind it, but it's so, so, so pretty. Let me move it. Yeah, look at the bloom on this thing. Absolutely beautiful. This bloom's not supposed to last but 5 to 10 days. And it has lasted for about 4 weeks. That's what that one is. So, I don't know. I'm just thinking, they look good to me. They're happy back here. I might move them back. I don't know. Just, Ooh, this one is so pretty I can't hardly speak when I look at it. And back here is my Falbellina pumpkin that Michael McCarthy sent me. It's doing well. I noticed it has a spike on it. Yay. And then over here are my frozen in time African violets. They're kind of between blooms right now. This is a new bloom on one of my newer violets. As a matter of fact, I think it's one of the first times that this one's bloomed. This one is called Arabian Nights. I think that is so pretty. And this is a huge bloom. I'd say that bloom is, oh goodness, probably 1.5 inches across. This one is Stretlets Elite. I got this one from Linden Lyons, and also the Arabian Nights that I just showed you. And I think I've shown you all everything of interest that's going on in my collection now. There's Jazzy, she's awake. And as I end the video, I'll give you a close-up of the beautiful Falsogo Lawrence Tahiti sunset blooms. And before I end the video, I'd love to say the blessing over you, your families, and your plants. May the Lord bless you and keep you. Make his face shine upon you and be gracious to you. May the Lord turn his face towards you and give you peace. You all make it a great day, and we'll talk to you next time. And also, before I end the video, I'd like to do a shout out to my sponsor, the Orchid Supply Store. I just want to thank them for all the bark, the moss, everything that you see these plants are growing in. Some of the plants have come from the Orchid Supply Store. I just want to thank Ken for his support of my channel. And I want to thank you all for supporting the Orchid Supply Store. That helps me out a lot. So just want to wish you all a really wonderful day, and we will talk to you next time. And Jasmine wants to say hello to everybody. Say hi. Yeah, say hi. Oh, goodness. Yeah. She's a good girl. Yeah.